How's it going, guys? Untamed Soldier here. First video of 2016. Damn, I'm late to the party. Well, anyways, I just got done watching the Vikings Seahawks game. Now before I go on any further, I just want to say, like, I'm not really a big NFL fan, but if I hear, like, you know, the Vikings, I'm from Minnesota, so the Vikings, you know, any kind of pro sport that's, you know, any team from Minnesota that's in pro sports that's, you know, close to going to a championship, like the Super Bowl, World Series, or the Stanley Cup, or, you know, any of that kind of stuff, just expected to tune in, because interesting to see, you know, a Minnesota team to go in and try to get a championship, like what the Twins did back in the day. You know, like, they got 2 World Series. I think it was, like, you know, like a decade ago or something like that. Well, I just got done watching. I just, you know, started watching the, like, you know, the final moments of the fourth quarter, and, you know, the Vikings were about to win, but they were down by 1 point. It was 10-9, and it was, I thought they were gonna, you know, probably win it like they did with the Packers. You know, somehow they beat them. The play was gonna start somewhere around like the 25 to 30 yard line. It was 4th down, so the Vikings had to be forced to either keep the offense there or go with the kicker. The coach, you know, had the time, you know, be dropped down to around 20 seconds left in the game, 4th quarter, and it was like 22 seconds left in the quarter, so there was enough time to put in, you know, like last play or a last kick. So the coach put in a special team, so he brought the kicker, Blair Walsh, out there, and trying to win it for the Vikings. You know, putting in like a 3 points up on the board. Remember, it was 10-9, so we would have 12-10. You know, probably a good victory. Then head over to Arizona, but sadly, things didn't turn out that way. They the Blair Walsh went up to kick it, totally missed it. I'm not sure how you miss a kick in 20 yards, but somehow he did that, and I think that his record was like 33 to 34 in the like 30-yard zone, around there. And I would be so pissed, you know, if I was really into the Vikings, you know, and did like whole football thing, which I'm not. I would have been just, you know, banging walls and breaking stuff left and right. I probably would turn into the psycho dad of McJuggernuggets, you know, like, you know, breaking stuff, taking most expensive thing in there and just breaking it. But I tell you, that was amazing. He was like around the 20-yard mark, and he was gonna kick it. That was gonna be the last play. He missed it by a mile. Not literally a mile, but, you know, it's just a saying. You know, he missed it by a mile. And now the Vikings are done, and the Seahawks are going to play somewhere else. I'm not really sure. I don't follow up on the Seahawks that much, but oh my god, it was amazing. Like, I had my family watching it. My dad was he was amazed by himself. Like, how could he miss a 20-yard kick? And I'm not sure where the Blair Walsh is going to go from here after what he did right there. He probably pissed off a lot of Minnesotans, possibly fans from the Dakotas, Iowa. You know, wow. That's all I got to say is wow. And if he gets, you know, probably next year when he's up to kick, I bet that's going to be running through his mind a lot. You know, how did I miss that 20-yard kick? Here I go again. The funny thing is that before that kick, he was 3 out of 3 in the 4-yard zone. He made those kicks pretty good. But when it comes up a half of 40 yards, he just totally blows it and chokes so hard. The Vikings did pretty well the entire time up to that point. And yet again, the Vikings were kicked out of the Super Bowl. You know, it was gonna be a tough game. You know, the Seahawks didn't play as good offense as you know, I was seeing the interviews and stuff. The players themselves were saying that they didn't play any good offense on their game, but just they somehow pulled through. And yeah, as I said before, they're off to go play somewhere else and possibly make it to the Super Bowl again. Who knows what goes beyond here. So that's all I had time for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video over at Make. Later.